Hello, Taurus, brethren and sisterin, gang, gang, gang. Wait. Only Taurus sun signs will understand that. Hello, Taurus. Did my phone just vibrate? Yes, it did, because my computer just vibrated. Welcome to your February 1st through 15th, 2019 love reading. I did it again. And it's love because Valentine's Day is on the 14th. Oh, speaking of which, I have a Valentine's Day card for you. Hope you didn't cross-watch. And it says, I'm truly fortunate to have you in my life. And I don't need a cookie to tell me that. But I'll take one anyway. You know I love a cookie. Love, your fellow Taurian, Princess India. And I also wrote you a poem because I can do that and be extra because I'm a Taurus. I can do special stuff for Taurians. Roses are red. Some socks are black. Will you join me at McDonald's for a Big Mac? I know that touched you to your soul, didn't it? Dang, that son of a gun. All right, Taurus. Preliminary stuff. Everything you need to know is in the description box below this video. On my website, everyone who wants to get a personal reading with me, the waiting list is up. The only thing we're waiting on now is for me to integrate my little new POS system into my site. But as soon as that is complete, I will be letting everyone on the waiting list go ahead and book their reading. So if you want to get a personal reading with me and you've been waiting since December, like everybody else, you know I'm trying. You can go ahead and hop on the wait list before I shut it down, because everyone that's on the waiting list is going to have access to the readings before the general public. So I'm going to shut the list down, complete everyone that's on the list, and then I'm going to open it to the general public. So if you about that life, go to my website. If you guys want to register for the Reiki 1 certification, the pre-registration for that is also available on my website. And everything else you need to know is also in the description box below this video. I had to be extra. So anywho, we're going to be looking into your love lives. So we're going to be taking a gander at Taurus as well as the cross watcher. This should be interesting. Everyone up to this point has been interesting, you know? So we're going to get an overall energy from the whispers of love, because you have to whisper when you say it. Why does that sound like a soap opera? Anyway, we're going to get an overall energy for Taurus as well as the cross watcher from the Whispers of Love, and then we're going to go in and see what's going on with you guys with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So we're going to ask Spirit to give us clear and direct guidance for my Taurians for the 1st of February till the 15th of February. Please, Spirit. Anything that Taurus needs to know, anything of utmost importance, any insight, clarity, or guidance you can give Taurus in reference to their love lives. You know what I'm saying? In reference to their love lives, since I never resonate with my readings. I'm just going to be back here cheering for it and be like, yeah. Anyway. But anything they need to know, Spirit, anything of utmost importance, I ask that come to the forefront in this reading. Please give me the ability to provide clear and direct guidance in a concise manner, because we're not trying to do another redo of the 40-minute Pisces reading. But I thank you in advance, Spirit, because I know you're good for it. And what's not, or whatever. First card is for Taurus. The second is for Taurus's cross-watcher. Who's cross-watching Taurus? I wonder. Whoa. So Taurus gets 3 cards. So y'all are being extra. That's what's hot in the streets right now. All right, next card is for the cross watcher, please, Spirit. Isn't it the same card that Libra got? That's interesting. Next card is for the cross watcher. Cross watcher. Cross watcher. I don't know what's wrong with me today, y'all. I'm being so extra. I'm a Taurus. You know what I'm talking about because you're a Taurus. Okay. Anyway. So now I'm going to pick 3 cards for Taurus and 3 cards for their cross watcher person and whatnot or whatever. How have things been? We should have small talk. What do you want to chat about? I had some really good wins the other day. I'm about to go to the gym, though. You know, get my gym going on. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You know, we got to get, you know, ready. It's about time to start, you know, prepping for the summer body, Taurus. You know, we've been chilling. We're not bears, but we've been hibernating. You know, can't be doing all that now. All right. So, first card for Taurus. I don't want to look at your overall energies. I think I will because they fell face up. Okay, so the first overall energy card we have for Taurus is be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. As if we need to be told that. Then we have be authentic to who you are. And Spirit is telling me to pay attention to the fact that both of these cards start with be, which means being present in the present moment, not in the past. So not dwelling on the past, not fantasizing about the future, but beingness, right? So everything it is that you guys are trying to manifest, draw into your life, it is not in the doing that you have, but it is in the being. Because in your beingness, that's what influences your doings, right? And thus having. But being is already a statement to the universe that you have. You know? Just throwing that out there. So be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Don't be hiding them emotions. Next, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Another thing that's sticking out to me is each and every one of these cards has butterflies in it. Ooh, and I just noticed that there's a bow and arrow here, so there may be a Sagittarius involved in this. Wow, I never noticed dude had wings. That's great. But there's a lot of butterflies. So my thing is here, Taurus, I feel like you guys are going through a major transformation and paying attention to your intuition right now, because I see a moth here too. Oh, man. That's interesting. This is a lot of really dope stuff. Okay. Get out of the oracle cards, princess. You gotta pull cards. This is very interesting. But, this is more or less, I want to say, it's a desire to change. It's a desire to make changes. But, and this is a totally different message that's really not pertaining to love, but it's more or less like, okay, with Taurians, I feel that there's a desire for a new energy in life, but I feel like, and I said this for somebody else too, it's almost like at the first of the year, you wanted a major shift, and then like, when the eclipse happened, wanting a major shift and wanting that to be the thing, but it's kind of like, and I don't know, that might be a little bit of our skepticism too. It's like waking up and being like, I don't feel any different. Like everything feels exactly the same. This is the same job, the same people, and nothing is different. Like feeling like that. But I feel like the transformation that has been happening has been on an energetic, intuitive level. Right? This is so gangster. That's why Spirit said pay attention to the be and the whole thing with the being and the having and the doing and things of the sort. I get it. So you're looking for the external shift, but the shift is happening in you. So it's in your beingness. So you're going to awaken to the shifts that are a byproduct of the change of your inner state. So us being, you know, good old fixedy, you know, earthy peoples and things of the sort, we do have a tendency to want to affix our awareness to the external world. And if we don't see it externally, we can fall into the habit of thinking, oh, things aren't changing. But this is happening on an energetic, intuitive level, which is most important, this transformation that you guys are having. So it's more or less trust the process and emerge. You know what I mean? And this supportiveness, I feel like it's in regard to self-support. So it's like, it's self-care. It's being what you are to everyone else, to yourself right now, right? So it's no longer relating to people in a sense of need-based, like finding worth, value, confidence in your ability to provide other people's needs. It's stepping away from that. Because I feel like that's, this is so like, well, I mean, it could be related to love, because it could be showing up that way in relationships. But it's more or less no longer silencing your desires or your needs or anything of the sort, to relate to others that way. Because it's like you're not showing up as yourself. You are suppressing a great deal of the authentic self, or have been rather, suppressing a great deal of the authentic self. Oh wow, this is getting really deep. Suppressing a great deal of the authentic self in order to relate to others in reference to you fulfilling a need for them, right? Finding your worth and value in being supportive to others. But in that process, it's uneven, right? Because there was no reciprocity. And the reciprocity didn't exist. And this is like a epiphany I feel like you're going to have. Is feeling as if, you know, I gave with no expectations. I've done all of this stuff for people and no one ever does this for me, or no one ever helps me with this. It's always me giving. But it's more or less coming to the realization of how you showing up like that was your attempt to fulfill a need within self, right? And realizing that that's not who you are. You're not a servant to everyone, even though it's super dope to be of service. You're not a servant to everyone. And you realize that that was your attempt of gaining either validation or love or security from others, because it's based on a false core belief that your worth or your value or all you have to offer is being of service, right? So almost like a guilt for having your needs met, right? So it's coming to the realization that that was a facet of the false self, but it was hard for you to see, right? It was hard for you to see because it seemed as if because it's a noble quality. You know what I mean? But it's the intention behind it. And I feel like you're making the connection with that, right? So it's kind of this whole thing of pessimism or skepticism or things haven't changed, nothing's different type of deal. More or less that being a perception-based thing. Because it's like a, how am I trying to say this? It's kind of like, what is that little story with the wolf that you feed or something of the sort? It's kind of like you thought you were feeding like the white wolf, but you were actually feeding the black one, because this is the central theme for everybody. Are you choosing from a place of love or a place of fear? Are your actions based and rooted in a place of love or fear? So self-preservation, a place of fear, not in a necessary egoic sense, like I'm helping to get accolades, but helping for validation because that's a conditioning. So that's something that you were conditioned into that isn't true and authentic to you, if that makes sense. So that got extra deep. 14 minutes in, and we didn't turn cards over. First card that you have now go into your love life. Interesting. Is the King of Pentacles. Oh, then we'll have the Lovers. Interesting. Oh, not me too. Look, let me tell y'all something. Every single reading for Taurus everywhere. Even horoscopes, people. Tarot readings or horoscopes. It keeps talking about a choice that we need to make. And I don't know. The Lover's card is up here. Choice. Now, let me tell you something about me. I've been sitting around trying to figure out what the hell am I choosing from? Because I don't see no two in nothing. Like in love, it's like you got two people. Nope. You know what I'm saying? I don't have two of anything. So, I don't know. Is something gonna just like pop up out of nowhere and then I have to make a choice between it? You know? Should I get hot wings or should I get Wazam hot wings? I don't know. The only choices I ever make is for food. That's me trying to garner sympathy. Oh, next we have the Empress. Sweet mother, Taurus. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to say, oh, that's interesting. Okay, there's one person, and I say one because it literally may be one. There is someone who is in a position to choose between two people, but one person is a girl and another person is a boy. And be authentic to who you are. And that goes for anyone, whether you're male or female. It's the fact of making a choice between what you're truly in alignment with and what everybody else thinks you're supposed to do. Be authentic to who you are. You know what I'm saying? Then for others, ooh, this Taurus reading is about to be so on fleek because it just got real. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my first group of people, I have a Taurus gentleman who is trying to choose between potentially another Taurus gentleman. Ooh, that's a lot of Taurian. So it's a Taurus guy who's trying to choose between a Taurus guy or a Taurus girl. There's a Taurus girl that's trying to choose between a Taurus guy and a Taurus girl. And that Taurus person, because I'm looking at the Empress, can also be a Libra person because, you know, the whole Venus deal. And if we wanted to really stretch it, we could say the King of Pentacles could be any earth sign. So Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, right? That's one scenario. And the advice with this, of course, choose an alignment with the truth of who you are, not with who or what other people expect you to be, right? Now, there's another group of you that's in a relationship that's an open relationship, right? So it's either technically an open relationship, like two people are committed and there's an understanding where you guys like see other people type of deal. But then it could be simply a polyamorous relationship. And I feel that the Taurus person is starting to, what do I want to say? Is wanting to be exclusive with only one of the people. And it's trying to figure out, what should I do? Again, choose an alignment or make the choice that's in alignment with the authentic you. That's most in alignment with you, right? So in the decisions that are being made, it's not considering what is expected or what should be or what you think people would be happy with. Even if that means going against the grain, it's choosing what's most in alignment with you, right? Now, for others of you, it's a desire to be in a relationship. But the thing that you're not wanting is the person that I feel like is coming at you right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's somebody who's being hella pushy. Like it's somebody who, and this might be an ex. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like what the whole thing is, this person at one point in time didn't know, like, it was you and another person, right? And now with those three different people, those three different groups of people that I talked about, you can integrate that into here, because now it's like I'm getting the narrative, right? And it still applies to everyone else. It's like those are just three specific groups that I needed to touch on, but now everyone else, you know, getting on with the get on. So here's the deal. There's a person that you guys dated in the past that's coming back, right? And in the past, when you were dealing with this person, they didn't know what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? They were torn. Now I'm hearing Latoya Luckett. This is wonderful. Latoya Luckett, torn in between the two. So, they didn't know what they wanted, because with them, it was an issue with their authenticity as well. Because I feel like with a Taurian person, I mean, like, in reference to the Taurus person, they resonated with Taurus on, like, a soul-to-soul level, right? But I don't feel like Taurus fit the external mold of what it is that people felt that they should be with, right? So it's more or less they picked the person who looked more in alignment with their externalness, whatever that means, because that could mean a myriad of different things. Because it could be, I don't know, maybe Taurus, Taurus was bohemian, and the other person was like, you know, Wall Street Journal, and the two didn't match, so they went to be with the person who was Wall Street Journal, even though that the internal state of the person, or the internal personality of the person, or like, they didn't have the same soul resonance. Let me put it that way. They didn't resonate with the other person the way that they did with you, but it looked nice on the outside, right? So I feel like they chose the other person, right? But realized that it was kind of shallow, and the person didn't have depth, you know? And I feel like a part of them kind of knew this, but I don't know, I feel a heavy influence of, like, people. Like how I was talking about in the beginning about choosing things in reference to people. It's like, even with your ex, it was like friends, family members, I don't know, whatever their group is. But it has a lot to do with pleasing other people and not being in alignment with one's truth. So I feel like this person is coming to the awareness of their truth right now. And now it's like they're coming back, and it's, who else was this? Was this Pisces? I think that was Pisces. Yeah, that was Pisces. Now it's like they realize what it is that they lost, but they're being kind of pushy about it. But I feel like it's making you kind of anxious. Wow, this is very similar to Pisces. It's that same vibe I'm feeling, where it's like everything is like scoop-de-doop-de-doo, you know, and then here they come. So it's almost like, it's, you never want to go back to that place. Okay, so this has to be a Taurus that has Pisces in their chart, yo. Real talk. It's not wanting to go back to that place, because it's like this person, and I'm hearing shame. This person brought you to, that's so terrible. I don't know. It's like some type of public embarrassment or something, or I don't know if the person like rejected you in like a very public kind of way. That's messed up. I don't like the feeling I'm getting. I don't like that, because it's like the equivalent to it is, you know how you have those dreams, like, you know, you show up to like work naked or something. It's like something like that. Like it's feeling ashamed. You know what I'm saying? To where you want to, and this is me like being really extra, but it's like wanting to move to another town. I just want to leave, disappear type of deal. But it's like now this person is coming back, and it's the thing that's freaking you out, which is why I say it's similar to Pisces, because I don't know how deep this is going to go. So saying that just in case you want to watch Pisces reading, or if you got Pisces in your chart, is the fear of being reduced down to, because I feel like you felt at your lowest of the low, or this person made you feel the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fear of going back to that. But this is like the same theme I'm seeing with Pisces, just with Pisces in this position. They had the 10 of Pentacles, but you guys have the Empress. So this whole transformation, you didn't transform, goddamn. Like, you guys are the essence of abundance. And I personally, I don't feel that there's anything to fear here, because you can't grow into and transform into the Empress and, like, just be kicked out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not this ain't no common feat here, people. You know what I'm saying? But, this is interesting. And, okay, here's another message I'm getting. Some of you guys, where this authenticity is coming in with some Taurians, is, I feel like it's going to become clear to you. Oh, yeah, okay. Because I'm hearing pleasure over matter, right? And it's a princess thing, okay? I don't know. I write quotes a lot, y'all. But pleasure over matter is like, you know, the term mind over matter, right? But pleasure over matter. It's like, instead of stressing about something, like, let me find my bliss, right? But the way that I'm hearing this is in a sense of like, I don't know. This person, I don't know what they did. And the way that this energy is going, I don't even want to get into that, because that could potentially be triggering for people. So I am not about to go that route. But the whole thing is here, this person, dude, I can't even find words for this, dog. This person disempowered you so much that in order to take your power back, oh God, okay, now I have to say it. So there's a Taurus person, and this is not related to a relationship person. It could be, but there's a Taurus woman who was raped. Okay. And I feel it was by someone that you knew. So either, I don't know if it, because, you know, rape is very much possible in marriages, but it could have been a person you were married to. It could have been a boyfriend. It could have been, you know, like a date rape situation. But it's like, this person affected you so much. And I feel like the realization that you're coming to, and like I said, I literally may be talking to one person. But the key is here, the realization that you're going to come into is, when this happened to you, to get your power back, you became someone that you weren't. Because I feel like this is somebody who, before this person, and I guess the best way I could put it is, you weren't, not saying that you weren't sexual, but you weren't sexual. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like sexuality became more or less like a defense mechanism or something of the sort. It became like a defense mechanism and a means in which to take your power back. You know what I mean? Because it's like feeling so disempowered by this person, and them either, I don't know if they tried to expose you. I don't know if it was something like with a video type of thing, or, you know, just some means of public shame, or denying that it happened, or something of the sort, or rumors, or what have you. Like, whatever the circumstance is, the way that you took your power back was by over-sexualizing yourself. But I feel like you're coming to a place of realizing, and mind you, again, I'm not talking to everyone. This literally is a small number, like could be one person. But it's coming to a realization that that's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're awakening to your true power. You know what I mean? Because this was a form of getting your power back, but it's seeing that that was a form of pseudo power because there's still pain that has to be addressed, right? And I feel like you guys are stepping into your truth. Now, I'm saying this as if you're going into it, but this very well could be something that you've been working on up until this point, right? But it's you guys having that true, authentic Kundalini uprising awakening, okay? Now, that's that storyline. Man, this is very interesting. I think this is probably the most interesting Taurus reading I've done to date. But, yeah. So for others of you, I feel like it's a person. What are we at? 30 minutes? Wow, and I ain't even got to the cross-watcher cards yet. And I thought Pisces was something else. But anyway, so Taurus, for others of you, it's this person coming back and being afraid that this person will dethrone you. But the thing, and like I said, this is very much connected with Pisces, but in Gemini. Oh my gosh, all these readings are connected. Is that the reason why y'all are like Gemini, Libra, Taurus? And definitely Pisces. I don't have anything for Pisces, but this Pisces energy is really up in here. But the thing is that, like I was saying before, that other message came through. The change that you have had is authentic, right? It's not just, oh, you know, I took a self-help seminar type of thing. You're literally the manifestation, the emerged butterfly, the phoenix from the ashes, if you will. We just could go all out with metaphors and things of the sort. But you guys have experienced true change. You guys have experienced the marriage of the divine masculine and feminine energy within yourself. And now you're manifesting as the Empress, right? This is true transformation. This person showing up as a King of Pentacles to an Empress is mismatched. And it's a need for you to awaken to how far you've actually come. Because you guys are the walking, talking, exemplary example of what this looks like when this marriage happens within a person. So there's no need to fear a king when you're an Empress, if you feel what I'm saying. This person can't dethrone you. You aren't who you used to be. You are an entirely different person. You're not the same. You're entirely different, okay? So, and this is like the same thing I was telling Pisces, dude. I don't know where this connection is coming from. Only connection I have to Pisces is my mother, you know. But anyway. But yeah, so there's nothing to fear with this King of Pentacles person because they're a king. Granted, the King of Pentacles is that dude, but it ain't no Empress. You feel me? On to the Cross Watcher at 33 minutes. Jeez, please. Love makes the difference is the overall energy for the Cross Watcher. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Interesting. Very interesting. First card for the Cross Watcher. The Nine of Chalices. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Lordy. Oh, thank you, Cross Watcher. Then we have the Five of Wands. Thank you, Cross Watcher, because Taurus, it got extra heavy. And then another thing. 2 major arcanas, okay? Whenever I have 2 majors, that's major transformation for me, okay? I'm just letting you know. Transformation is real. Up in here, up in here. Okay. Now, on to this Cross-Watcher person. So your Cross-Watcher person is like all up in here. Wow. I don't think you know them. That's weird. think y'all know y'all cross-watcher, Taurus. And others of y'all are going to be choosing between your cross-watcher and this little meathead. Where are these words? Beefcake and now meathead. This meathead that's coming back. Ugh. Yeah, because I don't know if I finished that narrative, but you get it. They coming back, okay? Just heads up. But man, this cross-watcher. Wow. Okay. Your cross-watcher, dude, they really want you. But I think that, okay, like, and they don't just, like, want you, like, get your booty, want you. But they want you in a sense that they want to ascend with you, yo. They want to ascend with you. They want to awaken with you. They want to be fruitful with you. They want to grow with you. They want to make plans with you. Like, wow. This is very interesting. They want to love you in a way that you have never been loved, Taurus. Man, this is crazy. Pisces, false twin, real twin. This is so weird. Okay. And this person is watching you, dude. But, okay. This is, y'all just gonna have to tell me because I don't want us to be here all night. But, okay. Whew, okay. This person is afraid in the sense, I will say this, they don't want to move too fast. And that's the reason why they're still watching you, okay? Like, but they're going to come forward too. Dang. So I've added to this choice thing. I'm getting terrified for myself. They're watching. They're going to come forward to make you an offer. But the thing that's taking them time, though, is it's like they feel so sure about who you are and what this is, Taurus. They are so sure that they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's to make sure that this doesn't turn into a shit show, I guess, for lack of better words. Because I think it's like they're trying to check their motives, because it's like they want to be so much for you. They want to love you in a way that they've never been loved, but I feel like they're kind of rechecking themselves to make sure that this doesn't end up being something where they move too quickly, you guys move too quickly, and it kind of fizzles as soon as it starts, right? With you guys being like all caught up in, you know, lovey-dovey feelings and things. Because I really feel like they want to build something that is, that's ascending is a word I keep hearing. And that's a very strange word. I mean, it's not a strange word in real life. But I mean, for me to hear that in a love reading, I want to ascend with you, dog. That's on some other stuff. Oh, Lord, y'all gonna be longer than... We got the Queen of Pentacles. So, Taurus, been single for a minute. And this person is lightly trying to reach out. They're trying not to come on too strongly. They're trying not to come on too strongly. So this to me is more for my Taurus people who've been single for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like you just been, like you the Empress because you've been focusing on your coins and things of the sort. Career, school, what have you. But this person is like it's like love taps. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're really legit trying not to come on too strong because it's like they don't want to scare you away. Because I think their feelings for you kind of... Okay, that's too many cards. I feel like their feelings for you kind of scared them. Spirit, why are these readings so long? Lord have mercy. their feelings for you kind of scare them, and they don't want to scare you away, so they're trying to make sure that they're giving you little hints here. But I don't really feel like Taurus is even, you're not even like paying them no mind. It's like being focused on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like, okay, and this is kind of something I said for, was it Aquarius last month I said that for? It's like you got so much into the groove of trying to accomplish something that you have like tunnel vision. So, no, that was Sagittarius, I think. You have tunnel vision. Oh, wow. And I said Sagittarius over here, too. Why is everybody connected? What is going on? Are we all at the world card where we're so integrated into our oneness that, like, all of our readings are the same reading? Because I could just do one reading for all signs, Spirit, if that's the case. But anyway. But, it's being so focused on this end goal that you got tunnel vision. But you're not noticing things that are happening around you because it's being like self-focused, but not in a selfish, narcissistic way. It's just, you know, being in business mode. But it's like this person has been dropping you hints and you're not getting it because you're not even focused on them. You focus on you. This is interesting. Hold on, let me clarify this right quick. Why are my cards sticking together? I'm sorry, Taurus. This is, y'all about to be longer than Pisces. Alright. Well, I mean, okay, there's some connection with Pisces and Taurus. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Because this is like I'm doing the same reading all over again. This is insanity. Dog. If you in the Twins R Us group, remember that post I put up earlier? It just got real. We need to have a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. We need to have a conversation. Okay? Conversation needs to be had. Wow. Okay, this is crazy, but so dope all at the same time. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Get it together, princess. Spirit, can I just clarify the 9 of Cups? I need to get my life together right now. This is so freaking gangster. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay. Wasn't it, who did Taurus, you're on the twin flame journey. Again, didn't I say this? That was last month that I welcomed you guys? Yeah. So this is a twin flame reading. Clearly, good Lord. Pisces had the 10 of Pentacles in the last reading, and now it's in the cross watcher position. So, yes. This is so interesting and hilarious. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles and the Lovers. This is just hilarious. Merry Christmas, everyone. This just got even more interesting. Can I clarify the 5 of Wands, please, Spirit? Oh, sweet mother of goodness. Pisces, you're about to... Wait, why am I saying Pisces? I said to Pisces that they were going to... Them loving themselves. They were with a karmic partner, and they saw what is not. Oh, damn it, the is not... This is like a twin flame reunion. Why? This is like a twin flame reunion. And there's a fear of rejection here. There's somebody coming back and they realized, man, this is crazy. Taurus and Pisces, bruh? Really? I'm flabbergasted right now, y'all. Y'all are seeing this for the first time in the history of my channel. And I'm going to upload this. I'm going to upload it. I am. I'm going to do it. I am flabbergasted. To the point, I think I need to not completely redo the reading, but I need to do something, because I'm seeing this reading, and it doesn't invalidate anything that I said, but this is turning into a whole nother thing now. But that's the same thing that happened with Pisces. It's like, now I'm seeing that, like, this person went to a karmic partner and realized that that person was, like, seducing them away. So it's like this other person was intentionally trying to keep this person away. You know what I'm saying? And this could go either or now. This could be the cross watcher or the Taurus, whatever. But somebody got lured away. And and I'm feeling more like the Taurus person may have gotten lured away by a karmic partner, right? They realize their mess up, and now they're afraid to come back because they know that leaving this person like this, right? And they may have left for a Gemini person, but leaving this person like this hurt them so bad, right? That it's like, how do you fix that? You know what I'm saying? How could you expect somebody to even want to reconcile that, almost? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm hearing ascension. I want to ascend with you. I want to ascend with you. That's freaking... I cannot. The Six of Swords. Oh, man. Moving on to calmer waters and things of the sort. Dog. I can't. Oh, God. Somebody might get pregnant in this piece. Going forward, not, like baby type of thing, past tense, but it's, okay, y'all, it's the completion of an old cycle and the starting of a new one, but of course, there's always a choice in the matter. But this person is watching you, though, Taurus. Because I feel like the biggest thing that this person realized is what depth is. They realized they got a really hard lesson in external superficialities and just how disposable that is, right? Because granted, it's like having the external look in life, even having the accolades, having the validation from the outside world, but it's them noticing that love is really what makes the difference. That, it's making me think of a scripture. Oh, I don't remember what that scripture is. I'm so bad for that. Oh, I can't. If I speak in the tongues of angels but have not love, I am but a resounding noise in the wilderness or something of the sort. It's like the whole purpose of that scripture in so many words is saying that, wow. Going back to what I was saying with Taurus. Wow, this is so amazing. Okay. So, when I was talking about in the very beginning the messages I was getting from these oracle cards, Taurus, I'm so sorry y'all reading it so long. I really apologize. But these messages have to come out, my goodness. But when I was talking about that like, relating to people from an inauthentic place, like feeling as if that, like, your role is to serve other people's needs, it's like that. It's like realizing that being of service to other people from a place of fear doesn't serve you, nor does it serve the other person, because it's hollow, right? And I feel like that's the same lesson that the cross-watcher person has learned from their past experiences. If this isn't someone that you know, but if this is someone that's coming back, that's the lesson that's been learned, is what love really is, and understanding that it's deeper than just an emotion or a fleeting feeling and passion and, desire and all of this other kind of stuff, because I feel like it was like an emotional, passionate whirlwind before. And that's things that easily swept this person in and out of situations before. But it's now understanding like that rooting, grounding foundation and how that stands the test of time. Love as an action word and not a fleeting feeling. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the difference between love and passion. Unconditional and conditional. Unconditional being unwavering. I don't need you to be anything other than you are. You as you are enough and deserving of love in spite of everything. And understanding that in another facet of life that there are people, situations, circumstances, and groups that are very conditional. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I'm really hearing Mike Jones. Back then, they didn't want me, now I'm hot. They all love me. It's like that. When you're the new hot to trot commodity type of thing, conditional love loves you. But the moment that you're not loved anymore. So your love is contingent upon your performance. And I feel like this is a lesson that this person had to learn the hard way. And like I said to Pisces, you have to utilize your discernment with this one. You know what I'm saying? Trust your faith in this situation. You're equipped. But again, remember, and I'm going to tell you just like I told Pisces, remember who you are. You're not no fake empress. You know what I'm saying? You are truly transformed. You're balanced. It's like you can see the truth of this situation because you're not constantly moving or maneuvering. You're able to sit still and see the truth. So you're going to be able to see the intentions of the person. But just like I told Pisces, it's a need to see if their words match with their actions. Are they speaking hollow words to you? Is this person just coming back because, this person rejected them, Or are their motives pure? Dog, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry that this is so long, but it's like, I feel wrong even. I'm trying to cut it short, but this is nowhere near finished. It's not. I'm not even going to lie to you, Taurus. Dog. This is definitely a new energy. Calling in your soulmate. Make the effort and passion. You gotta be freaking kidding me right now. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Listen to your intuition, cross-watcher person. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Love, cross-watcher, let me just give you some intel. Love is what makes the difference. If you're confused or scared on how to approach the Taurus person, and you don't know how you could possibly come back after whatever it is that transpired between the two of you to express your sorrow, let me be honest with you. If you've truly transformed in the way that Taurus has, there would need to be no words. Oh man, this is the Pisces reading. I just can't. Okay. I'm going to have to do another Taurus reading. I'm just going to have to. Okay? Let me just, because this is some twin flame stuff, and I'm mad. But regular Tauruses, you know, you can benefit from this too. And I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I mean, if you don't resonate with the twin flame, you know, philosophy, you can resonate with the stuff that's here. But this is so intertwined with Pisces reading to the point, like, I feel me in this energy. So this clearly, okay. This is a twin flame collective message that has to come out. And I'm not going to do that here. So I'm just going to leave these cards here, and I'm going to end this. And Taurus people that don't resonate with the twin flame collective, I'm going to redo your reading, okay? Redo the reading, you know? And I'm going to have to finish this message because this is aligning. It's aligning too much with the Pisces reading. And then it's aligning too much with what it is that Spirit has been speaking to me about since yesterday. Because it's like every single sign and symbol that I literally told the Twins R Us group earlier. Because I was like, I'm still trying to understand, like, get the rest of this download to understand what Spirit's trying to tell me. But I was like, all I know is this, right? This is the answer. So this is going to be a twin flame message that I have to do. So, I love your face, Taurus person. I'll be doing, the other reading soon. I love your face. Deuces.